and slow to happen now.
Huntsville's Mr. Baseball had moved back to the area and opened a trophy shop when talks of professional baseball coming to town began. And
naturally, Don Mincher, who played Major League Baseball for 12 years, wanted to be involved in the franchise. News 19's Josiah Elmore joins us in the studio with this week's Starstruck. So, Josiah, how did Mincher rise to being one of the most influential people in the Stars franchise?
Hey, Greg and Tamika. Mincher's love for baseball and the Huntsville area made him a natural candidate for a role in the Stars franchise. But Mincher didn't know just how big a role he would play.
Don Mincher knew he wanted to get involved when talks of the Stars coming to town began. He arranged a meeting with the owner, Larry Schmittou, in Nashville to discuss how he could help.
And I can remember going up there, because number one, we didn't know what the name was going to be. I mean, nobody knew. And Dad he was happy just put me on the radio. I can be the cover guy on the radio. I don't care, you know.
Don had no idea of how big of a role he would be asked to step into.
I said, well, my first plan is to get you to be the general manager.
What did he say?
Yeah, he said, well, okay. And, you know, he had a few health problems, so I told him, I said, I'll get you a good staff. And it's not impossible.
Don was, you know, I'll be your PA guy. I'll be the official scorer. What do you need? And Larry was smart enough to go, no, this is a guy whose name resonates in Huntsville. Don, would you be my general manager?
Don took the role by storm, but it became a family affair.
They were our family. We were very close. We were very close. I love Don. In fact, his daughter was our matron of honor when we got married. I still love the family. I still love their whole family. Don, I can't say enough nice things about Don.
Always God, family, then baseball. And that's exactly the way he felt.
After some time as the Stars general manager, Don stepped away. He went on to become part owner when Larry Schmittou sold the team. He then served as the Southern League vice president. But just like the general manager role, another surprise was coming.
One day he gets a phone call that the president of the Southern League had resigned, and it put Don in kind of a good mood for a minute. And then Don goes, uh-oh. The vice president becomes the president of the Southern League, and Don had been elected by his peers as vice president of the Southern League.
Don would sell his share of the Stars and step into this role, one he flourished in. In 2010, he was awarded King of Baseball, the highest honor from minor league baseball to a professional baseball veteran for their dedication to the game. Mincher passed in 2012 after a lifetime dedicated to baseball. Bringing professional baseball to town was something he was deeply proud of.
If you go over to Maple Hill and you see Dad's headstone, you know, he's got listed on there his priorities, which were God, family, and then baseball. I think if you put a fourth one on there, it would be Huntsville. And so when you're able to put those two things together, I think that was just, I think he was real proud of what happened here in making it.
Now that a general manager had been hired, it was time for the Stars to line up one of the most important parts of any baseball franchise, their radio voice. Next time on the Starstruck series, we'll tell you how Rick Davis went from a sportscaster to the inaugural voice of the Stars.